WMAR2 News' Ashley McDowell is in Fort Smallwood Park to see how the community on that side of the water is dealing with the obstacles of no longer having the key bridge. Ashley?
Yes, well, Kelly and Mallory, it's been a little over 40 hours since the collapse, and those who live and work on the west side of the former Key Bridge are really starting to feel the effects.
Storms caused power outages and left homes in shambles.
WMAR2 News' Ashley McDowell in a neighborhood in Towson tonight that received a whole lot of damage. Ashley, how's it looking out there? I'm sure they've got a lot of work to clean up.
Oh yeah, Mallory and Kelly, crews are actually still on the scene cleaning up right now as this neighborhood received a lot of damage to their homes, especially this one right here. If you take a look, you can see that the neighbor's tree actually uprooted and fell on the roof, and it even caused one of the branches to go through the roof. The aunt tells me the 17-year-old's name is Mekhi Franklin, and that he did wake up in the hospital this evening asking for his mother. When you donate a car, not only are you helping those in need, but also providing auto technician training to those looking to make this a career. A local social media page has caught the attention of Baltimore City DOT. Now they're cracking down on people parking in bike lanes, what you need to do to avoid a ticket. An international organization uses a hidden gem called a spot machine. It screens for 8 different eye conditions, becoming the first step in seeing the world better. The amount of physical and mental muscle memory it takes to rescue someone from the water. We got an inside look on how first responders train for times of disaster. And what comes along with the unpredictable springtime weather? Coughing, sneezing, and all the symptoms of allergies. People in Harford County are recovering from the overnight snowfall. Now it's about prepping the sidewalks and roads for the icing temperatures. The playoffs in business is on in downtown Baltimore. We're talking with people about the positive changes they're seeing here. Will tells me the perfect pizza starts with the perfect dough. This gym talked to 3,000 people to find out what their top resolutions are. Some said losing weight, while others say it's building muscle. Letters come from near and far, young and old, but don't worry, Santa reads each and every one. It's been 1 month since Rachel Morin was seen walking this Ma and Pa trail here behind me. She was reporting missing, and the next day her body was found. Now, friends and family are spreading information in hopes of identifying the suspect.
You see these different shows on TV, Dateline and 2020 and all of these, and you think, oh my gosh, that wouldn't happen here.
But it did. A flyer displays a photo of 37-year-old Rachel Morin, and beside it, a picture of the man who Harford County police say killed her.
Criminal profiler Pat Brown was kind enough to volunteer her time and expertise to create a behavioral profile.
It was a break in the case when DNA matched that of a suspect from a crime in California that happened back in March. Video released from police show the suspect turning his back and leaving a home after an invasion and assault of a young woman. But there is no clear view of his face, and the identity is still unknown.
We have complete confidence that there is somebody here who knows who this suspect is.
Now Morin's family is working to get the suspect's traits and description out to homes and businesses in the area in hopes of sparking a recognition.
We want to get them in front of all the different faces around here because for all we know, the suspect lives right here or works right here or gets their hair cut right here, or you never know.
The man is described as Hispanic in his early to mid-20s, 5'9" and 160 pounds. Some of the behavioral traits revealed in the profile are that he is likely narcissistic, lacking empathy, manipulative, and a pathological liar. In the meantime, the community is still on edge, waiting for their sense of security to return.
I don't think I would feel comfortable going by myself right now, no. I have my pepper spray that I've purchased since that happened, just to be more safe, and I have some that I've purchased for my friends.
A $10,000 reward is being offered to anyone with information. In Bel Air, Ashley McDowell, WMAR2 News.
Living flat means that there's no turning back. This is it.
For warriors of breast cancer, body image becomes a big deal. It's no different with this warrior.
It's your dance with the big BC. You pick the steps.
When Allie Kay was diagnosed with stage 3C triple-negative breast cancer in 2014, she didn't know what it would bring.
I decided on a preemptive double mastectomy because of the type of cancer, and they're like, well, yeah, we can put the implants in at the same time. Let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
At the time, doctors presented reconstruction as the only option.
Shortly thereafter, the implants calcified and encapsulated. I had 2 bouts of septicemia, septic, 20 days in the hospital.
That's when her friend came across a different option.
My best girl, Laura, says, hey, I was reading the New York Times, which she does every day, and there was a Sunday magazine article about breast cancer survivors living flat.
She saw the beauty in those women and decided it was time to change her story.
I live flat, I have no breast tissue, there is no structure to support an implant.
She knew with that choice would also come some other changes in her life. And she turned the focus off her chest.
And I said, yeah, that's great, because I'm a whole package. I'm not just a bus line.
While there are still times of distress, she says the gain from choosing to live flat outweighs everything else and encourages anyone going through a similar situation to give it some thought.
There are organizations all around the country, flat boobies, but I'm my own group, and I'm fiercely flat, and nothing's going to stop me.
In Baltimore, Ashley McDowell, WMAR 2 News.
A closed meeting was held tonight with the tenants of the Walker Daniels apartment building, where organizers heard concerns and are planning the next steps in taking action.
If we could catch him, and maybe we can get 2 on a trap, maybe I'd say about 7, 8.
Imagine waking up in the middle of the night to find a rat running across the floor, or water leaking down the walls, flooding the apartment, mold growing on the vents. Those are just a few of the issues tenants are dealing with who live at 2100 Madison Avenue.
These 2 buildings are unsafe. And it's uninhabitable to live.
Signs of the building falling apart can be found everywhere you look.
I know how long it's been, since 2015. It hasn't been working.
An apartment meant for senior citizens has turned into a hazardous environment. No landlord, no manager, and some say the door doesn't always lock, allowing for illegal drug activity from people off the streets.
We could not get out because it was a guy that was sitting in the hallways, high as woohoo, and he was out of it.
Towner Management Company is the previous property managers and who residents would contact for maintenance requests. But as WMAR told you last year, those requests continue to get ignored. In December, a letter was given to all residents stating January 1st, Wallace H. Campbell and Company would be the new management team, a change that occurs all too often.
Every 2 months or a month, we had a new manager. I never knew who the manager was. I don't even have a lease.
It's not fair what they're doing to us. I had to stay up here at least 3 times already, and they still haven't fixed nothing.
Each tenant has the same issue with a different story.
We have mold.
Gave them warning, but they ain't fixed them yet.
We have mice.
Everything.
So if a pipe busts right now, we don't have no, we call 311.
And then the trash.
Oh, my God.
My God. Trash.
We reached out to the new management, Wallace H. Campbell and Company, and have yet to hear back. We'll let you know what they say.